I don't think we give enough credit to the fact that Bon Jovial did that music all by himself. I
It is
also
quite
need to
impressive.
just take note of Dennis because the hair behind him makes it look like he has some sort of bizarre kazoo helmet on. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, so greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, June 15th of the Today Tonight Show, a show that we do Monday
There
through
we go.
Wednesday
There's that tattoo.
grudgingly about the Howard Stern Show. I'm trying to do this so that we are more inclusive and anybody new who's listening understands who we are. So tonight we have the Jackie Chair, which is Dennis, who does the morning wrap-up
Hi.
show for us. Armquaman, which is actually John, who is a idiot savant when it comes to Howard. And of course, Xavier, who is also known as a drug-addicted cat named Whiskers. So, okay, so what we're doing tonight, because the show was so incredibly horrible, is we only have about 6 or 7 clips. Johnny sent me some, but I did kind of send you guys in the email that I didn't really want clips tonight because we were going to open up the phone lines. So let's see how that works, because you got some D. Snyder stuff and whatever. And so we'll probably get to that because my clips amount to maybe like 5 minutes worth of showtime. And yes, we are opening up the phones. They are not open yet. So I have it on Do Not Disturb, so don't even try calling right now. Just wait until we get it together. I did fix it so that you won't hear the little annoying ringtone.
Please, thank God.
The only thing we haven't figured out is, even though the guys can hear what you're saying, you can't hear them, right? Is that what we decided,
that's
Dennis?
exactly right.
Yeah, that's what we figured out.
Okay, so we will work on that glitch at some point. So unfortunately, you're stuck with my yapper for the night when it comes to listening to us on the phone calls. Okay, so today was a horrible day.
Yes, it was.
And I will also mention that it was a horrible day. I also really need to mention that my dogs are absolute douchebags tonight. And they have not stopped barking all day long. I feel like there might be a bear in the woods, and this is why. But they're constantly going in, out, barking, in, out.
A bear?
Barking.
You sure it's not a twink?
It's definitely a bear. It's definitely a bear, because Reacher knows those things. So I did feed them a delicious Serrano ham bone, which I split between the two of them. And so hopefully that'll keep them for the next hour or so.
So now they're knife fighting for it.
No, they're not fighting. They're super quiet, and every once in a while you hear like a little crack in the back. Ida, I wanted to tell you something really, really funny. I'm not sure if you realize this or not. Hold on, I'm going to put it onto the screen. So tonight's whatchamacallit, a JPEG. Hold on, let me find it. I don't even know where I put it now. Shoot. But
Just
stay
JPEG
with
me.
me, okay?
Just
Because I think
JPEG
it's
Is it
really funny.
PNG? Is it AVI?
What is wrong with you two?
Is that a
What-
GIF?
You don't know that Artie callback, Monique? That was his rip on all Luddite, all computer experts. He'd say JPEG me for everything. You never heard that?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember
That was Artie's internet comeback. For
Dorian Morgan.
I do not remember that at all. Okay, here's Today Tonight. Hold on, let me throw this up here. So Ida, this is just for you, and the question of the day is going to be, who do you think I shoved Howard's head on for this for tonight's
Oh my God.
Ida's the only one who gets to guess.
Whatever it is, you magnificently, perfectly matched his Adam's apple with the guy.
I took his neck. I actually found a
that's his
picture of
neck.
him where it was his full neck. And then I was able to remove the collar and then put the collar back on so that it seamlessly fit in with the whole thing. Ida and I have a running joke about a comedian named Shecky Green.
Yeah.
And
I love
so
Shecky
that
Green.
happens to be Shecky Green's body that I put
That's
Howard
Shecky
on
Green?
for tonight. You know what? Because he's so emblematic of that kind of like early 70s wide collar. Like this is what I would see Howard looking like as if he was like
No,
a
that's
public
giving Howard too
relations
much credit.
agent. Well,
Monique,
I know.
really
David,
is.
David played the piano for Shecky Green in 1968 at the bitter end.
When he was what?
Yeah.
0 age?
Yeah.
The fetus.
I guarantee he knows who he is.
Wow, Shecky Green.
It's
Shecky
David.
Green. Oh, sadly he broke his hip. Oh, that's too bad. That's a. How old is he? I'm just curious.
He's
Gotta
pretty
be 90
old.
something.
He's got to be way up there. All right. So what is Sarah? What's that? What secrets is Sarah spelling?
she
Oh,
got
let's
Maker's
see what
Mark,
Sarah's
which is
saying
one of my
here.
favorite beverages.
Arm has a different kind of relationship with a Maker's Mark bottle. Hey now.
That's from a teetotaler with a Maker's Mark reference. She must have got it from the Depp trial because Sarah is a teetotaler.
Is she?
Teetotaler.
Yeah. Yes. She
Ooh.
does not drink.
Goodness. Shecky is 96 years old.
Holy crap.
That's hot.
And David, when he played with Shecky, was minus 33 years old.
David.
All right, so today was kind of a curious day. I went through the show once,
Bi-curious?
and any
Bi-
of you
yeah, very
people who
bi-curious.
know that I went through and said, "Holy shit, there's absolutely nothing on here for us to play
That's
tonight."
good, David. Looks like Richard Dawson. David's right. Yeah. You shouldn't even know who he is, David. I'll go that far. You shouldn't even know who
He
Richard
shouldn't
fucking
even know
Dawson
who Richard
is.
Dawson is. He really shouldn't. With those little
No.
stupid, thin English fish lips of his that he used
He
to
does
like,
look like a Brit.
lasciviously kiss everybody
Kiss
with.
everybody.
Every
Even
chick,
like the
every
kids
chick
and
on that
shit.
show.
Oh, just like
Well,
a
come
creeper.
here, little Susie.
I bet you he was a creeper in real life. Like
Oh,
seriously.
definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
But he was
Yeah.
English. You can get away with it.
Yeah.
He got
So
away
yeah,
with
we're
it.
all wondering how you know Richard Dawson, but we digress. So today's show was kind of curious. I had to go
Bi-curious,
back and
definitely.
listen just to see if I missed anything, and clearly I did not because I came up with 6 clips from the entirety of the show. But what you realize, right? Knock, knock, knock. Oh, look, it's Richard Dawson. Come on in, Richard. So
Hello,
so
love.
we're gonna review a couple of hello love. His mommy, and you know how she didn't like that he was getting tattoos or earrings. The whole tattoo
Jesus.
discussion, which we'll go through. Kristen Stewart is the sexiest woman out there, and then we get to him playing the agent, which it was gross in its own way. I mean, we know the cues to look out for now, so pretty much anything he says disgusts us. So I just kind of clipped the best of that. He went through some, random gay shenanigans with Chris Wilding and Ralph, which I don't care about. There is absolutely nothing we can say on this show that has not been said before. So we're kind of like going through like Groundhog's Day. That's really where we are. And like Xavier said to me today, what was the show? What was the what?
Triple
What's
Crown.
going on?
Did you see
Yeah,
Triple Crown?
I just saw that. Okay, so so let's start the show because I can't do this. Here we go. Ready? Here's mommy and me, and him being a little upset about mommy. Here we go.
The Mr. Rebel was afraid of his mother
Mr. Rebel.
with the
Like he
with
really
the
thinks
earring.
he's a rebel.
Listen to this.
Rebel.
I had a TV show. I used the TV show to break the news to my mother I had an earring. She was sitting in the audience with my father. And I came out and I showed the audience my tattoo. My mother had a microphone.
earring,
She
yeah.
grabbed the mic and says, "What is that?
No, she didn't.
What did you do to your ear?" And then she called me when I got home after taping my TV show, and she goes, "What did you do to your ear? After all, that's my ear." And, she thinks my
Is that the young accent that we're hearing?
No,
Is
that's
that like
that's
the
I
young
don't even know.
annoying
new
accent.
old senile accent.
It's just straight out embarrassing at this point.
Really?
What was
Jesus.
the caller question? How was that set up? How was that
So
shit
the
teed
setup
up?
It was
for
a
this
fake
was
caller.
they were talking about Post Malone and his tattoos, and
Mm.
the fact that Howard had mentioned his
Howard,
tattoos whilst talking to Post.
Fake
and
caller.
so the caller wanted to know what type of tattoos he had. and he started talking about his shitty tattoos, which
She was on the air for an hour.
I have a
Fake caller.
visual presentation for us when we get to that part, which is coming momentarily. So let's just listen to the rest of this and see what a pussy he is.
Body is her body. Don't ask the fucked up
Don't ask.
quality of
Don't
my
ask.
parenting. But anyway, I got so upset I took the earring out. And Robin even said to me, a lot of people in my life said, "You're a grown man. You got children. You got a wife. What are you afraid of your mother? You make your own money."
Yeah, you make
I
your
said, I don't know, man. This woman gets a hold of me. She gives me the heebie-jeebies, this woman. Got a hold on me.
So yeah, I thought that was really weird that he was like 38 years old or something, and his mother says, "Take that goddamn earring out of your ear," and he's like, "Okay, mommy," and takes it out of his ear.
What was the year Harrison Ford got his first earring? Was it like 58? You remember that? It was something like that in his late 50s.
You know what? I have to tell you, I was kind of amazed when I saw Harrison Ford with that earring. I
bizarre.
thought that
It's-
was
it's-
kind
Yeah,
of.
that's a little weird.
But you know what? You listen. You know what? You reach an age, and I guess you reach a point in your life that who the fuck cares? Like you do whatever you want, right? You
Exactly.
get tattooed. Look at you. Look at you with your triple crown that you have on your that you have on your body.
Me?
What?
Dennis has a tramp tat. Just so you
No,
know.
I do not. I have a normal man tattoo
You
on
have
my
a man.
arm.
You have a man tattoo.
I have a manly tattoo. Not
Mantle.
that actually means something, unlike 79.
Got a man tattoo.
It's a real tattoo.
Dennis has a tattoo of a guy hosing down his driveway in a bathroom. What would that
It's like a
cost?
picture in
Yeah.
picture in picture in picture.
That would be the funniest tattoo in the world if somebody had that.
Oh my god, it'd be
What's that?
amazing.
It's just an Italian guy hosing
wasn't
down
this
his
around the
driveway.
time
In a
that he
row.
was banging back behind Allison's?
No,
It
this is
is-
early. No, 30s.
Late-
30s. Babe, 30s.
Oh, no.
Did
Okay,
he
well,
say
how far
38?
away?
I didn't even
how far
show
away?
my tattoo. Like now
We're
you
talking
now you've
Channel 9
piqued
show.
interest.
So no. This is with Allison, with the
Oh,
kids.
okay. All right.
So yeah.
Did he say the year? Officially?
No, he said he was doing the TV show. So,
Yeah, it's definitely the early 90s.
because remember he was trying to be cool guy. So
Yes,
you know,
Ralph,
that's
the
why he
Ralph
was
makeover,
there.
the D. Snyder makeover.
Yes, Benjamin. Dennis's tattoo does say Baba Booey. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Dennis has a howling wolf.
Oh, I don't.
Woo, Heart of London.
Okay, so let me go to the tattoo visual display that
Oh
I
my
made
God.
this morning, so that you guys can
like
see.
set off the whole comment thing over there now.
Dennis's
All
tattoo
they're
is a
talking
chair.
about. It's a chair.
All right, so while we play the next clip, let us go to the many
Yes,
tattoos. Of
yes, Gina
one Mr.
Bobina.
Howard Stern.
Correct, it is.
What?
It's a Tornacchia. Correct.
Trinacchia.
Good callback,
Tornacchia.
David.
Pinocchio.
Shout-
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my
So
God,
let's
look,
listen
look
about
at those
his
hands
tattoos.
on the top right. That's
Well,
like
here's the funny thing.
that
I
is
think
like-
their wrists are literally the same width. Look at that.
no. Well, I'm not.
This is
I'm not
Beth,
even talking
this
about
is
the
Howard,
size.
but
I'm talking about
this-
the
look at-
texture,
Howard's wrist is thinner than Beth's.
bro. That's
This
like
is what I'm
Beth is
trying
a
to show you
beefy,
guys.
a beefy horse.
She's big boned, you idiot. Okay.
dude. Like
This-
if I
this is
saw
how you
that
make the-
I'm big boned.
out of
Auschwitz
context, if I saw that picture and it said for the price of a cup of coffee a day, you could to help save a life, I would totally donate.
Totally,
that,
right?
dude.
Biafran.
That is
Why
I
can't
Yes,
Totally
I'm,
we?
like USA
I'm
for
very
Africa
jealous
shit
of his
right there.
gigantic tattoo. I'm very
Oh.
jealous. Actually, I was thinking of getting another one like right here. I was thinking
it just says
something.
whiskers.
That's Betty
Yes, that
Thomas on
says-
the top left.
Well, you need a whiskers.
Exactly. It'll just say PJW because,
Arm
you
has
know.
a bag of ice tattoo.
Yeah, I seriously, Melvin, I would get that. I seriously would get that. I'd take
No,
on
I
the Gat Girl.
Gina
bet.
Bobina was correct. It is a Tornacchia tattoo. It is on my arm. Yes.
Yes, that is
So
yes.
yes.
Who said
Men
it?
at
It's
work
a hospice.
tattoo. That's
my favorite
That is a
pasta,
hospice
gnocchi.
picture. It's so true. That is. You know what? You're so right. That's like an end of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally is,
Or
dude.
the concentration camp numbers,
It's
right?
like-
I wish.
Look at that. Look
the
at the.
Auschwitz.
This
What
is
the
like
fuck is
saying
going- like the
goodbye to
skin
your
is going off the
grandfather as
bone?
he's on like his last like breath when they're shooting him up with morphine and he can do nothing but like just lightly grasp your hand. Oh my god, that's
Dude.
so true.
I mean,
And not that that happened to
honestly-
me, by the way. I didn't know my grandfather, but yes, that's exactly
That,
what
like,
I like the
ET
six
had better
Yonka.
texture on the skin.
Six Yonka.
So let's talk about some of his tattoos, and then I'm going to get
Do we
to
have
a
to?
little thing I spliced together because I had all the time in the world, what with only 6 clips. So hang on, let me play a little bit about his tattoo discussion. Here we go.
And, I got subsequent tattoos after that. I put one on the back of my neck because,
Wait, so first off, he was talking about his shitty, he's a Capricorn. Like
Yes,
my
he
mother.
is.
I think they're born like a day apart or something. And this is a Capricorn symbol. And he's like, I don't even know why I got that. I didn't even give a shit about being a Capricorn. And it was so shitty. And he regretted it. And then he went to this Haggadah and got a dragon, which means nothing either. But it's a really shitty tattoo.
Yeah, his
let's be
explanation
honest.
is great.
Shitty tattoo, shitty tattoo, shittier tattoo, shitty bee tattoo, and the Om tattoo. All right, so let's listen.
my mom wouldn't see it. And then I got over my fear of my mother after much therapy. And I started to put different tattoos on. I don't know how many I got. I got about 7. That's enough. I don't want to do any more.
You don't know how many you have. Okay.
Nope.
So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the one behind his head. And then would we just assume then the dragon on top is 7? Yeah.
He has one
Yeah,
in the back,
yes.
he has one in the back of his
Sure,
neck.
sure.
Let's go
we
with
don't
it.
ever
Okay.
see.
Let's go with it.
And the rest, yeah.
My luck, I'll get
Nice.
fucking some disease from the fucking ink or some bullshit. You know what I mean?
What do you mean with your luck? You
so
have the most
then
charmed
years-
life in the world with my luck. Who has a more charmed existence than you with
Yeah.
my luck? He should never be allowed to use that cliche with my luck.
You should
You
never
were the
be
most
able to leave the
charmed
house again,
motherfucker
honestly.
in the world.
You should just
Yep.
stay home.
Later, I said, well, they said, if you don't like your tattoo, you could do a cover-up. Look at that. That's a beauty. That's my
Fake
dog's
self-deprecation.
name and beautiful font
Six
right on my
Yanka.
arm. I like that. I like looking at it. I like the little apple. I should probably put some color on that. It's just in black
Yeah,
and
man,
white.
this is really
I
shitty.
like
But you
it.
say you don't want any more. Are you going to
No,
go
I'm
back
not
and
doing
get
it.
things fixed?
No.
Hey, Mo,
So yeah, so
quick
then he started
question.
talking about how Dee Snider was with him, and he went with him to pick out the tattoo. And okay, so everybody today who gets a tattoo really does their research, does the creative themselves, looks at things online and says, this is what I would like it to look like. You go to the tattoo person, they'll sketch it up for you and say, this is how I envision what you're looking at. And then you get the tattoo. He definitely went to the guy who has the book with all the plastic
off the rack.
sleeves in
They say
it,
off the
and
rack.
then
That's
just
what it-
and
yes.
just went through it. They
Yes.
they have the sailor ones. They have like the
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse and the Road Runner and all that stupid shit. Every
Yes.
Gindaloon in my neighborhood got on their
Speedy Gonzales.
calf muscle when they were fucking kids. Which I'm
You,
sure
you
they
know
regret.
something has lost its cool factor utterly and completely and jumped the shark when Howard's doing it.
Absolutely.
So, tattoos lost all its cachet as soon as he does it. They're like, oh, no, I'm not getting one.
And by the
Anything he does-
way, you remember the only reason they got those stupid fucking apple tattoos is because they went to Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux's house.
Correct.
Yes.
And Justin was getting something done, so they figured they would do it at the same time.
So hip.
That's so hip. So
So
hip that she would get
if-
Howard
if-
on her emaciated wrist.
This
Those are the
fake
two-
depth,
on
this
his
fake
ring finger.
depth he tries to have too with the
Totally.
Those apples are the 2 worst apples I've ever seen drawn.
Absolutely.
Anywhere.
Public domain.
those are supposed to be
tattoos.
apples?
public domain.
They're supposed to be, yeah,
That's-
and
are you
that's 6
serious?
Yanka, right?
Public
6 Yanka?
domain.
It's Monique. It's like he grew them in mastic Shirley.
Dude. hey,
1000%.
if that Bianca tattoo fell into a swimming pool, you think Howard would jump in and try to
Six
save it?
No.
Six
6 Yanka?
Yanka?
No.
Horrible, and he loves it. He thinks that it's the most beautiful thing he's
Six
ever
Yanka.
seen. He also told the story about when he was getting the B for Bethanka on his ring finger. He saw that the tattoo artist had the Om symbol on his hand, and he thought that was super cool. So he actually got this at the same time that he got the B on his wedding finger. So as I was listening to the clip, which originally was about 2 minutes long, I couldn't believe the amount of times he said that he wanted to get tattoos because they were cool. So I just did a really quick 15-second clip of how many times he said cool when it came to doing his tattoos. So
Yep.
here we go.
I wanted to be cool. I'm not a cool guy. I want to be cool. Put this on and you will be cool. I didn't know what to do. I had tattoo confusion, but I had to get a tattoo quickly so I would be cool. Tattoos, though, I do. I think they can look cool.
Okay, so this is all he cared about. He just wanted this look. He wanted to affect being not like the nebbishy Nerdlestein that he was, and
He is.
you know, this was
He
Howard.
is.
This was Howard like 2.0, and then the one that we found with AGT was like 3.0, when he really got zhuzhed up and did the teeth and the nose and,
Ooh.
Is
and
that
all
a
that
queer eye
stuff.
from the straight guy callback?
What?
Zhuzh?
Zhuzh, yes, it was a
Yeah,
zhuzh.
Sounds that way.
Yeah, it's definitely they look like prison tats. You're so right, Jules.
Oh my
It's
God,
Yeah,
absurd.
what's
Carson
it, Danny-
Presley over here.
Danny Trejo has better tattoos, and his were from prison.
Dennis, Dennis made his name more Mexican. Danny
Exactly.
Trejo.
This
I
one
had to make it
seriously,
more
this
Mexican.
looks like a prison tattoo. It looks like somebody dipped like a pointy pen into ink and then
Yeah.
just stabbed somebody with it.
Yep.
That's
Yes.
exactly. Apparently, prison tattoos are very hot right now, which I think is disgusting. But okay.
Yes, Dorian Morgan. That is Sandra
I did not
Bullock
get a
and,
prison tattoo.
And,
Oh, yeah, that is
Betty
Sandra Bullock.
Thomas in the top left.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's
Okay.
the
okay.
director of.
I was
science
wondering. That
fiction
did look
movie.
like Sandy Bullock on the top there.
Serious.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on just a little bit, and we're gonna get away from his tattoos because they're really stupid. And
That was a big
yes,
part of the show.
This is true. So yes,
It's
the
the
whole-
meat of
he
the
meant-
show.
He mentioned D. Snyder. I mean, literally
Yes.
mentioned.
That's
in
almost a
passing,
red flag name, Dennis. That's why
He
that
went, "Yeah,
jumped
I
out
asked
at me
D."
when I read the mockery thread. That
He was like,
decent.
"Oh, I was going. I asked D what I should get, and like I didn't know what to do. So D was like, maybe I should just do that. Like literally.
He
Like,
just said D, Dennis. Did he say Snyder
yeah.
at the end of
No,
it?
of
No, he
course
said
he
D.
didn't say
Snyder.
Okay.
He said D. Snyder.
Yeah, he did.
looked
Yeah,
and
but most of the time
basically-
he's just going D. You know,
Yeah,
I asked
and
D.
D had a tattoo that he really liked, but then he thought it would be super gay if he got the same tattoo as D, because he just really basically wanted to knock him off.
Okay.
And see what Ida said, so she knows. I
What-
believe
shit.
that the whole wives' tale about tattoos not being allowed in Jewish cemeteries is not true.
It isn't.
No,
honestly
I think
couldn't.
this is an old wives' tale that mothers told their sons so that they wouldn't get fucking tattoos.
Could
That's
be.
what I think.
Only in Nassau County.
Yeah, so yeah, they're totally girly tattoos.
That's
Whatever
corny,
she
man.
has, he has, and it's just really.
They
gay.
are
It's just
the
horrible.
most effeminate. They are not masculine tattoos.
No,
at
it's
all.
just horrible.
There's nothing masculine about
He
it.
has
Ronnie's-
Danny Manning grandmother arms too in the bottom left.
It's just I'm telling you, this whole
Yeah, those
picture on the
are,
far right with that end of life is perfect. That is a perfect analogy for what is going on in that picture. It's actually atrocious. They should be ashamed of themselves. It's so disgusting and anorexic. Skeletors, the lot of them. Okay, so we're gonna move on from this because yes, you saw this. This is what's going on there. Next thing we're gonna talk about is his girl. Let me share screen again so that you can see what he thinks is the perfect woman. So give me a
I
second.
can't believe he brought D. Snyder up. That's why I wanted. That's why I brought those clips with. Why,
He's
Yeah,
getting
no, I love
senile.
the G.
He forgets that who he's
I
supposed to
think
not talk about.
exactly, X. I think he forgets the red flag list every once in a while.
Yeah, he's an old man. He doesn't know.
Yep.
All right, here we go. This is his dream girl. Here we go. Oh, by the way, total phony phone call bullshit.
Of course.
Who would call in with this question to
Nobody.
Howard's show?
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody.
there is not a single human being who would wait.
No.
Sometimes you can wait on those phones for hours, well, back in the day. But
Yep.
who would wait online to ask this question? Here we go.
Chad from St. Louis.
Yeah, Debo.
Debo.
Hello, Howard.
It's a real name.
Hi.
That's real.
Hey, I was just calling in to see if you've watched the preview for the new Kristen Stewart movie, Crimes of the
What?
Future.
I haven't
Commercial.
seen that, but I've seen her walking a red car.
Who would even know this movie? Who?
Nobody.
We usually
Commercial?
post all the new movies
A
that look really
publicist,
cool
maybe?
on our site.
Yeah.
And so
Not
who
this.
would call in with this particular question for Howard?
So bizarre. I
So
know, I know.
basically she's asking him if he's seen the trailer for the movie, right? So then here's what she says.
Carpet recently somewhere, and she had her titties out.
Yep,
Jesus.
yep.
Was
That's
she
what I was
A-cup?
calling in about.
You calling
Didn't
about
know if you saw that. The pictures are all over the internet. And she's looking,
Right.
she's
Yeah.
looking great,
Right.
and the
Oh,
movie
my
looks
God.
phenomenal. Yeah.
That is one sexy girl, Kristen Stewart. I
I know
believe
that's
she.
your girl. Yep.
Oh my God, I don't know what turns people on, what turns them off, but for me, that's a sexy woman.
That's that bulimic taste he has.
I honestly
Just-
wouldn't
Disgusting, right? I mean,
I honestly
gay-
wouldn't even
gay-lemic.
talk to her. I mean,
She's
Seriously.
she literally has the physiology of a 14-year-old boy.
And
Who looks like a
also too,
lesbian.
Monique, titties out. Isn't she like an A cup? There's
She's
no
If
cleavage
she's
with
lucky.
her.
If
Yeah,
she's
this-
lucky.
Like here's another picture of her, so you can just get an idea as to
Oh.
what we're talking about here.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's
is his type. This is his type.
Heroin chic.
Scrawny heroin chic.
Yeah,
exactly.
Heroin chic.
Yeah, everybody's assuming that she's booked on the show, and that's why he's kind of
Oh, God,
yes.
throwing
God.
this out here.
But and it's a pay for play because they're marketing that show, and then she's going to come in.
It's a movie.
That's the way it works, or whatever. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
She's a
that-
Mastic
but
Shirley
that's what it
6.
It's gonna be a Mastic Shirley kind of night,
Mastic Shirley.
as it should be. We should have a Mastic Shirley podcast. Just William Floyd Parkway.
I mean, I've never seen. I don't think she has boobs at all. I mean, I've never seen.
Not
a
at all,
picture-
Dennis.
None.
No,
just
she's
nothing. I mean,
she's
she is a boy.
she's a boy, but that's what he likes. I think that's what it is.
He likes boys. Well,
Wait, is that a beaver shot?
It
pretty
could
much.
possibly
Yeah, it
be
is.
just a little underwear action going on.
Okay,
there.
okay.
But this is
There's
like
a little
Beth arms.
underwear
Like,
going on
look,
there.
look at the arms
Yeah.
there. That's not too dissimilar from what we just saw with the Bianca thing. Yeah, disgusting.
It's just
okay.
there's nothing sexual about her.
Nothing.
I mean, really, seriously, there's nothing sexual about her.
And
So
then
this is a
she-
guy that had no idea, no clue about Spider-Man, the biggest, like the third biggest movie of all time, but he was dialed into this shit.
Totally dialed in. That's
That's
exactly
Is that what
right.
we're supposed to believe?
Yes, that's exactly
Right
what
on.
we're supposed to believe.
That's believable.
Yeah. I guess it must have been after he was watching his masculine TV shows.
Of
And
course.
then when Beth comes
manly.
in, he goes to these kind of shows.
Man.
She's so true. She looks like she
He was eating
smells.
beef jerky the whole time.
Yeah. Drinking Budweiser out of cans.
Exactly.
beef jerky,
No, he had
manly
Schlitz.
thing. Schlitz, yeah.
Shellback
That's malt
says he
liquor,
loves the
man.
dying
He's a
horse
real
look.
man.
Can you play beer pong with hot water and lemon?
And just toss almonds into it. That's all.
There is nothing,
That's
there's
really
nothing
funny.
remotely
That's a great
real about
Photoshop.
this show anymore. Nothing. There's not one
Tossing
second of the show that
almonds.
isn't just totally contrived.
Oh, that's so funny.
Visualize him throwing almonds.
Oh, that's the
Almond
funniest
toss,
vision
exactly.
ever.
Stern Show should have their fake callers use their actual cell phones. The sound quality is way too clear when they use phones in the serious offices. And it's, you know
Yeah,
what? The tell always is that he keeps them on air for more than like 2 minutes. Like they go through
No, the
like
fact that he picks
discussions
up
with Robin.
is a telltale.
Well,
Yeah, well that too.
the lady this morning with the tattoo. I mean, I pointed out she was on for 25 minutes.
Yes.
I mean,
So
like,
preposterous.
Howie, And
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Could this be any more fake than it?
No. No,
Look at
couldn't
what
be.
look at what Lauren Marie writes. That's a great comment.
Okay,
Where,
what a day we
where?
live in when David Cronenberg movie is called the quote the new Kristen Stewart movie.
Oh, that's so
yeah,
true.
well,
That's so good.
Yeah, well, exactly.
you know,
But David follows it up. Kristen Stewart has no right to have an attitude or social anxiety. I'm sorry, I've gotten the world on a string. Yes, she does, David. Yes, she does, and so do you, sir, in the brain.
Listen, she was an adorable little like child actress. I'm shocked that he didn't take note of her back in the day when she was like, I don't know, 13 playing with Jodie Foster in that movie. Remember Panic Room? She was so good in that.
Yeah. But she's a D cup like Lisa G's a D cup.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So if
Up,
she's
Xavier,
on the,
Xavier, take control.
Naked
yeah.
XD.
sorry, I was too busy looking at porn.
That's what you do all day, huh?
No, he's exactly it. No. Here's the $1 million question: Is he gonna bring up her lecherous cheating on Robert?
Oh,
Patrick?
right. She's a total home wrecking.
Yeah, she was-
Oh my God, she
Remember that
constantly
right.
wrecking homes.
That's
You're
so
There's
right.
a
great.
picture of her with the producer director, like just totally playing ookie mouth.
He left his wife to be with her, and
Yeah,
then
you
she
think-
left him to be with a woman.
So where's Howard's
Wow.
moral outrage now?
No, there is no moral outrage. If he had moral
yeah, no.
outrage, he would be all over Alec Baldwin's shit. First off, him being such a fucking prolific breeder, shooting a woman, you know, his wife being a fucking loser from Boston. Not that
What about-
Boston is losers, but that
what-
she's not Ilaria. I mean, none of that.
What about Jerry Seinfeld?
What about Jerry dating a
And his
16-year-old?
wife- and
It's
his
okay
wife
with
that-
everybody. His wife leaves her husband that she
There's
literally
nothing
married
wrong
only
with that.
3 months before
What's
to
wrong with
fucking
that?
be with him. Jesus Christ. It's exhausting.
Everyone in his orbit has got some fucking lecherous bullshit,
Absolutely.
and he can't talk about
Absolutely.
it. It's
Honestly,
hilarious.
do you think he's going to bring that up?
No.
How about Matt Lauer? Matt Lauer hiding out in.
Absolutely.
It's
Hey,
endless.
Dudley Cooper
It's
wants to know if
endless.
it's true. He
Well,
suffered
I
about
mean-
polio.
To be fair, he brought up Pete Townsend's internet shenanigans. Remember that?
Yeah.
Who?
He was
what?
really quick to go
Pete
after Pete
Townsend.
Townsend.
Oh,
So
of course,
why
because there's no
is
repercussions.
this
Pete Townsend
homewrecker
doesn't live in.
not going to
in
get the same
Hamptons.
treatment?
So that's why, because he doesn't live in the Hamptons. That's why.
Exactly.
James Q, welcome to us. I'm not sure we know you. I just have to know, does Howard really honestly think he's fooling anyone with that fake collars, the jet black wig at 70, the supposed
I don't think he cares.
heterosexuality, acting like he's not a billionaire, etc.? No, he doesn't care. He won.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
done.
think he
He's
cares.
done.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, and he thinks he's fooling everybody.
What's the football analogy you told me today?
Marty Ball?
Marty Ball. He's playing Marty
He's
Ball.
playing Marty Ball. He's just waiting at the clock until his vacation. That's all he's doing.
Exactly right. That's all he's
You
doing.
know, and if today is any indication, I honestly think we should start a pool on when they actually fire him, because he's not making it
Dennis,
to
I don't
2020.
think that's gonna happen,
firing
man.
him. They're
If they
not
haven't fired him by
gonna pay it
now-
out. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
but
pay
I
it
mean,
out.
If they haven't fired him by now, dude, I don't think that unless
Is
the only way
zero
it would happen if there's
accountability.
like a new head at Sirius, a Sirius
They
XM.
just got a new head at Sirius,
They
and
just
she's
got
not
a new
doing
head
Okay,
at
well,
Sirius.
then
Actually, he picks on her in this clip. There's a little passive aggressiveness going on when he starts to play the
ooh,
agent. So
a little
please
je ne
hold
sais
whilst
quoi.
I. Indeed. Oh, by the way, can we just go back for a really quick second?
No.
To just say that I watched episodio 5 of Obi-Wan.
no,
No. No Veda, no
Veda,
Veda,
no
no
Veda,
Veda, Obi-Wan.
like and subscribe,
bueno.
like and subscribe. Good night, guys.
No Veda.
You weren't
muy
gonna give
bueno.
away a
Es muy
spoiler.
bueno. Would I ever do
No,
that to
no,
you?
I don't
think
think
so.
I did.
No.
I don't think
Ever
you
do
would.
that to you
Damani.
guys?
I don't think you would. I really
Of
don't.
course I wouldn't.
No,
I'm
I
just
don't.
saying.
Why you bring it up?
Jesus fuck. Because I just watched it before I came on air with you.
Okay, yeah, so I just took a dump before I got on air. I'll talk about that.
You could if you
It was
wanted
a
to.
solid movement too.
Good
was
for
it?
you. And was it a clean wipe?
It was 100%. I even used a little
Congratulations.
wet wipe action.
Mazel. Did you take pictures of it?
It's shiny.
Did you use a little tidy bowl so at least it
I
would be
did,
against
I
the
did. And then I
azure
had Buddy
color?
give it a sniff to make sure it was kosher.
Okay.
He gave me
and,
thumbs up.
And Buddy was approving?
Yeah, he thumbs upped it, the whole thing.
All right,
yeah.
it's all good. Okay, so I can't believe Kenobi killed Luke.
I swear to God, if anybody here gives away a spoiler,
Yeah,
I
my
have the ban hammer. You
Yeah,
will be
there-
bye-bye.
please,
Yeah.
and I will absolutely be with that. Because I'm waiting for tomorrow to watch it.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Tiger Lily says, well, there goes my dinner. The RadioGunk diet strikes again.
I had half a bottle of wine. I'm good.
Okay, so let's get into some Millie Bobby Brown talk, shall we? So I'm not sure who brought it up. I'm trying to remember how it came up, but it's kind of curious that Robin would bring up what she brings up too. So let's go to the first part of this. And again, I'm just pulling out clips of his, lecherous behavior. Here we go.
Just a little context. She's 10 years younger than him.
And she dresses appropriately, sexy, but not too sexy. Understand? She
Well,
knows
I
how
heard
to.
her complaining about people trying to over-sexualize her
Yeah,
as she
they
got
try.
older.
Well, you know what? I said to her, sweetheart, I don't care what you look like. If you got great tits and ass or whatever, try to
You
be a
don't
lady.
talk to her
And
like
that's
that.
what I do. Well, I
Oh,
talk to my people about that.
Does she have parents or does she just have you?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Idiot.
Hey, James Q.
how is
this
that
is how
supposed to be
you
funny?
know. This is how you know no one tells him how bad everything is. He's still doing this bullshit. That's how
Yeah.
you know he has no accountability or self-awareness. He's still
Jesus
doing. This
Christ.
is the most reviled bit maybe in the history of the show. Most hated bit by everybody, or it's just out of spite, but
It's just so-
it is.
Did
and
we
it's actually
not
not even
just
original.
mention the Millie Bobby Brown
Yeah,
last night?
we
And
did.
shockingly, she
Someone's
comes
taking
out and
notes.
says
Hmm.
Hi, Howard.
Well, the same thing
Kimball.
with tattoo.
I
The tattoo we mentioned last night too.
Yes,
We mentioned the tattoo last night.
Yes,
Ooh.
and then
Shitting
I had him as what's his face on Monday, which by the way was a phenomenal photo.
They should really be paying us as producers for the show at this point.
Indeed.
Should be.
Okay, here we
You
go.
know,
Let's-
jokes on them though, because we were talking about Herbie Valencia. We were talking about physical tattoos. Oh, the pain, the pain.
damn
I
with
know
your
that's-
references.
how bad is that?
Horrible.
You
Horrible.
think,
Pretty
did
bad.
you think she could rap? No.
It's a Benji
Did
rap.
you
No, I
think she
didn't.
could do Amy Winehouse?
Absolutely not.
And Millie Bobby Brown is going to be bigger than Oprah. And I'm not talking about weight.
You're not talking her weight, are you?
She got a perfect body. And that's the truth. I knew when she was 3, she'd be perfect.
You could tell from
I
3
could
that
tell.
she
That's
was going
right.
to be beautiful
Be brave.
and
That's
perfect
right.
body.
Absolutely.
You got some eye for talent.
Absolutely, I do. That
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
hey,
so
G-
when you listen to these things in context like this, you start to wonder to yourself, like, at what point, and please do not use the words that you know
I'm
you
not
can't
saying
use,
dick.
but it's just such a weird thing to me that he would continue down this road, you know,
Pedophile.
and we have
Candy from a
talked
van.
about this time and time again, and how wrong it is, but yet he
So
continues.
creepy.
But if you're a man, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover.
Love her.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, genius in the comments. Yes, that is the Johnny Fratto's voice stolen from Artie,
Yes.
stolen from Steve Dahl,
Which
So
we
it's
played
not even-
yesterday,
it's
so
three
yes.
right, which we played right. So it's not even original. Not the creepy as fuck, but it's not even
Does he?
original.
Does he actually say baby bumps again? I missed this today. Thank
Oh
God.
God, no,
That's-
no! I would have.
Hide those baby
Oh
bumps.
my God, I would have.
What part is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to be witty,
nothing
funny,
Oh, no.
clever? What's
I thought about this.
There's
What's he
no
going for
quality
on this?
control. X, he doesn't have to be fun.
He
There's
just-
nobody's
he just wanna
telling
be a
him that
disgusting
otherwise.
pig?
Well,
You
no.
just keep going with no
This-
accountability.
I was coming back from the gym and I'm thinking to myself, it's not a comedy show. It's not a current event show. It's not a sports show. It's not a deep thinking show. It's not
not
a
a pop
call-in
culture
show.
show.
Honestly,
It's
it's a
it's a
shitty
nothing.
podcast.
It's a
shitty
gay.
podcast.
It's a shitty podcast.
It's
Well,
literally-
truthfully, it is a
Shittier
show.
than us, if
of-
that's possible. But yes,
it's much
It
more.
is
It's whatever
possible.
he wants it to be.
that's
There's
right.
no,
it is whatever
like,
he wants
so when
it to be.
You're taking a break from what? What is this? This isn't work. What is this? What are you doing? And he's the last thing he's interested in is entertaining you and I. That's the last
No,
thing.
of course
on
he
his
can't name a single song by Amy
Oh,
Winehouse.
come on, Miss
please.
Beaverhausen. I'm a cop, you idiot. Don't bullshit me. I know there's a bomb in there.
I don't know why that amuses me so much. I just
is
really
very
can't. I
amusing.
can't help myself. I'm so sorry. All right, so listen to this passive aggressive dig. I thought this one was a little bit telling as well, and you'll appreciate this as you listen to it. So here we go.
this gal you got running Sirius XM, lovely gal.
Jennifer
Her name,
Witt?
Jennifer Witt. Yeah, I spoke with her. She called. Everyone calls. They all want a piece of my Millie. And they
you,
offered
David.
Millie Bobby Brown 20 different channels on Sirius XM, Pandora, and Stitcher. Fuck Team Coco. We want Team Millie.
Fuck Team Coco. I bet you he's so
Coco.
upset that
It's a Conan reference.
that
I
Conan.
know, but
they bought Conan's show, right?
Howard. Yes, that's exactly right. So it's a bitter
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Howard.
You're right,
yes,
you're right.
taking a shot at Conan for getting what his
Exactly.
Dire Straits deal is, money for nothing.
Hi, David.
Those
Thank
chicks
you
for
so
free.
much, David, for it's a filibuster show, so he can earn the entirety of his contract. Yeah. that's
What's
exactly right.
Sirius's motivation for that Conan contract? What they just hemorrhage money. He's already doing his show. It's not like he's not going to do it. What do they need to pay him that
basically-
for?
Well,
What
they
is
are
that?
he's doing that show there, right? Isn't that the story?
But he's
What are
already
we
going to
looking at?
do it, Monique. Like you listen to it
Yeah,
whenever you want. Like why do they need to pay
Let me
him?
let me
All right,
look it
so-
up. Let me look up
So
Team Coco.
Sirius is basically like a trust fund baby that just has tons of money to throw at
Yes.
shit that doesn't really matter if it's going to make money or
Yes.
not.
It's
Because that's
true.
all they do.
It's
I mean,
a-
literally, they're
They
just
just
a
want
Ponzi scheme.
names. Yeah,
It's a
they just
Ponzi
want
scheme.
names on the.
It's a Ponzi
It's
scheme.
strange.
It literally is. It is a Ponzi scheme. Sooner or later, the money runs out because they run out of people to
There's a
zip
mosquito.
it
I
up.
wish it was I wish it was a handsy scheme. I could use-
Okay, let me see what the article says here. I'm gonna read it to you guys just so we can see how
Here, they
passive
don't make so
aggressive
much money
he
from
is
ads.
here. So hang on one second.
Their advertising is cheap. It's dirt cheap on Sirius.
Tiger
Oh my
Lily,
God,
yeah,
yes.
it's fine. But like, why do they need to pay him for this? Like, what? Conan's got to deal with the devil.
Yeah, no kidding.
He gets
Sirius
paid
announced,
out,
this was
paid
on May
in.
23rd, so this is just last month. Announced today the acquisition of Team Coco, including the critically acclaimed hit podcast Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, the Conan O'Brien-led podcast network, and digital media business. The transaction also brings to SiriusXM Team Coco staff, who will continue to produce the network's slate of popular podcasts, as well as collaborating on content for SiriusXM. That'll never happen, just so you know. How much do they?
you are gonna be friends.
We are thrilled that Conan remains committed to producing his incredibly successful podcast and will now expand his role into executive producing an exclusive Team Coco and radio channel for SiriusXM, said Scott Greenstein, president and chief of content. Conan's built an amazing brand. I'm not sure how much did he make for this. I think it was like $150 million or something like that.
When are they going to buy
140
RadioGunk? Is what I want to know.
I know,
Well,
I
you
know.
We
realize-
got so much content to provide.
Shit, do we
150 million for Team Coco.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, Conan
149
O'Brien
million
scores
too much.
150 million podcast deal with SiriusXM.
It's
He's
149
so
million
jealous
too
of that.
much.
He's so jealous that he made money.
It's
on
an
this.
and he does it. What is it? You guys listen more than that. It's like once a week, and he's already repeating his SNL buddy guests, and it's an hour and 10 minutes, and it's
what, Conan?
Howard's definitely jealous of that, and
Absolutely.
that'll be too.
Yeah, but Howard does nothing. I mean, he literally
These-
does
Oh, it's
nothing.
Conan
it's way
puts
better
effort
than-
into his shit.
Conan does put effort in.
But it's once a week.
Guests. Do you want to go outside?
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Look,
I know,
you
he's,
realize that the only reason that he had a guest on Mondays that was a serious tie-in because
Yes.
of the giving away. I mean, he's doing no work at all. Honestly,
No,
that was the goal, Dennis. As little.
he's
live-
there.
But David had a brilliant term. It's filibuster radio.
Yeah. Let me
It's
finish the clip.
filibuster.
Let me just finish the clip real quick, and then we'll
Okay.
come back to it.
And Team Millie would bring in subscribers more than Howard Stern. And
You
no,
think?
all do
You
absolutely.
think
If
she
Millie
could
Bobby
do-
Brown,
What kind of
Yes.
show is she gonna do on
What-
Sirius?
Millie Bobby Brown could do a little show.
What are you doing? What is
This little fucker, she can. Have you ever seen her do street magic, Millie?
What the fuck?
This little fucker. Like,
Yeah, well, that's little fucker. Really?
Bro, this is so bad.
I know.
Now we know why
It's-
Benji
you know what,
doesn't
though?
go to the meetings.
A
This
quick,
is-
if I can go back for 1 second to Conan, the difference is what they bought from Team Coco, they can air like without having to go back and edit out Andy Richter, unlike
Yeah,
all the
I'm just
Stern
like, what's
clips.
the motivation? Though?
No,
Like,
all the
you
Stern
know-
clips, you can't go back to the archives because you got to edit out John, you got Artie,
Yeah.
you have to cut them out. So it's if you play it, you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Where Conan's shows, you just press play and you're good.
It's just,
he's horrible at improv, says David. He was so
yeah.
jealous of Artie and Billy West for that skill. Very
He
true.
lost his improv when Jackie left.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the end of his improv.
Yeah. He really, really did. It's really sad. So that's all of my clips for
Well,
today.
how about
Wow, what an
what
exciting
Tiger Lily
show.
magnificently said about try to package what you guys just heard and sell that as a new radio guy. Forget the name brand, and but this is a guy who makes $4,000 a minute. That pause yesterday, Monique, I calculated he made $800 off that pause.
Wow.
And you package what we just heard. Try to sell that to a podcast company
It's
without
really
his
bad.
name, without it. It's the worst thing you've ever heard.
But
It's
here's the
li-
funny
it's
thing. Let's
literally
listen.
like-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The quality is like literally like 3 high school kids doing a podcast. Like, hey, do you see Debbie in first period today?
But worse, because here's
Yeah,
what's going
it's-
on. So
It's
you
literally
have-
like that kind of
For
freaking.
argument's sake, you have Team Coco, right? So
Yes.
they essentially just made a deal very, very similar to when Howard originally went on. He was going to provide content, additional channels,
Yes,
additional
that's how it read.
shows, etc.,
Yes.
etc.
Channels,
Conan
precisely.
already has those established. Like he has other shows that are under his moniker, and they're successful. They're incredibly successful. So he has like 4 or 5 shows that he is bringing to the table, whereas Howard failed at every single one of those fucking
Yeah.
shows that he tried to bring to the table.
And
Every one of them.
it's a finished package. I mean, they literally
Here you go.
can take it
Here
and
we
just
are.
play it straight.
We've
I
got
would
shit,
Gunk,
good luck.
we've got the Deppening, we've got things that go Gunk in the
They
night.
go-
That's right.
they
We've
go-
got content for you people. What's wrong
Benjamin,
with you?
Benjamin in the chat
Days.
goes Radio Gunk the high school years.
And
Oh my
coming
God, that
soon,
would be
guys.
amazing.
Coming
That's
soon.
very
This is an
nice.
exclusive tea time with Tiger Lily.
Tea time with Tiger
Coming up-
Lily. That's
coming this
Tea
summer.
Time with Tiger.
Tiger Lily has to be the most talked about person in our
For
midst
no good
that
reason,
hasn't
though.
been
She's
on.
the cutest, and we don't
She's
know
a
anything
great
about her.
commenter,
Know
but
nothing
she'll
about her,
never
and she
talk.
doesn't
She'll
come on
never
here.
come on
I'm
air.
so
She'll never-
happy not knowing what she
Yeah,
looks
she
like.
likes
Like,
it
I'm
that
actually
way.
thrilled.
She'll
Oh,
headbutt
I don't
you in
care.
the nuts.
I just wanted her to come on the air and talk.
Oh,
She
I
can
know.
go through a
Maybe
voice
she'll call in
modulator.
today.
Hey guys,
shut-
how's it going? It's Tiger.
Exactly.
She's like, she sounds like Nicole. She-
How's everybody
Hi,
doing
Marty
today?
Q. Hi, Marty Q.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Monique,
Monty
please.
Q.
Wouldn't it be awesome if she spoke like Gilbert Gottfried? Like, who knew?
Listen
look.
to the show.
David's pitching a show, treating syphilis on the Oregon Trail with.
Done.
I can tell that we are gonna
You
be
know
friends.
what? It always ends up with dysentery. So that's
Yeah,
how,
no
how
good
every
can come of
episode
that.
ends.
No
What
good can
happened
come
to
of that.
Frank? He died of dysentery. Well, I
Tiger
guess we
Lily.
gotta eat him.
Those emojis won't get you out of this one.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Yeah,
stuck with us.
Tiger Lily.
Yeah,
Wait,
the only radio show Howard ever produced that was successful was the Riley Martin show, and that was only because
all.
everybody was in on the joke except for Riley. That's why.
Yeah, listen here, motherfucker.
Listen here.
Exactly.
There's only so
Every
many
call
pork chops
was
one
like
can
a
eat.
joke call. Nobody
some
cared
money for
about
parking.
his stupid aliens. Nobody cared about any of that. That
Boss
was the beauty
symbol
of that show.
and
yeah,
a piss
exactly.
jug.
So,
That was a great show. I'm sorry.
okay. So, me and
greatest show
my,
ever.
you and your UTI starring Mo.
You know what?
Yeah, thank you.
The fact that Eron was going to be on our show and then he
Yes.
kind of wussed out.
Yeah, he did.
Man, that invitation still stands, motherfucker.
Still
on.
stands
Come back
even.
Come on, I
on.
want to
Come
hear
on.
about
Come
the
on our
piss
show.
jugs.
Every
Let's
once in a
shoot the
while, I
shit.
think about him, and I'll shoot out an email and be like, "Hey,
Azenwa
just
Tinqua.
checking, seeing
Au
how you're doing."
Quantanzamwa.
Constant twat. There you go. I think I just said twat.
Brother Elon.
Okay, so now
Elon,
the
how
question
high was he?
is, the question
Listen
is,
here.
do we want to clear out the computer,
let's
or
take some
do we
phone
want to
calls.
go to the phones?
Let's go some
40,
phone
phone
we're at
calls.
47 minute. We're at the 47-minute mark.
Some phones.
I feel like we can do a half hour of phone calls and be
Clear the line for
Absolutely.
Tiger
Let's,
Lily.
let's rock and roll.
with what we do. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just so you know, I have a
was a
bunch of
bare
clips
knuckle
that John
rolling,
gave me. So
You will not
when
be able
we
to hear
do
us.
when we do a legit cleaning out the computer, probably next week, we've got Bradley Cooper and Marky Mark goof on Howard Stern's fake teeth. The saga of the D. Snyder Fallout, parts
Yeah,
1 and
explains.
2 and 3. Fake prank calls and how Gary slipped up and saying. that
Yeah,
they
I
were
want to
prank
thank
phone
Mr.
calls.
Pink.
Remember.
I want to thank Mr. Pink.
Yes, Mr. Pink.
From our forum,
Yes,
one of
I
our
saw
great
that today.
posters. He excavated a brilliant find of Howard and Gary admitting the prank calls are fake, and this is 2004, and this is just Howard, just kind of a throwaway thing. It's not even written out in Mark's friggin'. I don't know how he found it because it's not. I don't know. I don't understand how he found it because it's just not even written in the way
nowhere
it's
to be
shown.
found. Yeah, no,
Canada.
I appreciate when the guys do stuff like that.
so good. Such a good
Somebody
clip.
else
Did
also
Canada comment?
posted. Where is it?
On the right side, a little up now.
Speaking. I sent my $49.99 US to Dennis. He was supposed to send me a show. A what?
I use piss jug, Riley Martin piss jug, which I have.
Do you really have one?
I do.
That's awesome. What is it? Is it just
When
literally
you
like a...
drink 2 quarts of water and 2 quarts of coffee a day, you need a Riley Martin piss jug.
As
Dr.
opposed to
Drew
just going
told
to
me
the
urine's
toilet?
the most.
Maybe we'll get lucky
sideways.
and get a phone call from, Juan rambling about how much you are to blame for ruining his life.
One of my
Perhaps.
favorite movies, Sideways. Paul
But,
Giamatti.
Let's do it.
We don't talk about that anymore. I do want to make a general announcement. It is really not
Again?
cool to destroy somebody's life. So if anybody is doxing John, and Carl has said the same thing as well, you should stop. It's really
He doesn't need
not
any help.
nice.
You really don't need to
Doesn't
help
need
him.
any help.
Exactly.
I mean,
He doesn't
feeds
need help
himself,
at all.
yeah. No. He does it to himself. That's exactly
He's
right.
fine. He'll self-destruct it soon.
But yeah,
It's kind of like trying to break a window right before the Hiroshima bomb hits.
exactly.
It really doesn't matter.
There's no need.
It's just not cool. We,
Because
a lot of us have been there. And
He
it's
gave
kinda
up
sucks.
stand-up
I told Xavier this today. A very, very small part of me feels really bad for him, and he's like, "I don't. Fuck that." And I was like, "All right,
I feel nothing
will
bad
never
for him.
speak of this
I don't know where you
again.
get that empathy
We will
from.
never speak of this again."
You sounded like Bill O'Reilly. That you really let us never speak of this again. Let Roger Ailes and I throw our wives and daughters down all the staircases we want, and let us never speak of this again.
That's right. I love you. You do a great Bill O'Reilly, by the way.
People ask for that Bill O'Reilly episode we did. All the time.
Where is that?
Bill O'Reilly did a brilliant. Say what you will about him. His one of the best interviews with Howard ever.
That was brutal. That was brilliant.
Is that not up on the website?
Well, it is. Thanks to Johnny Bye Bye, it all is that. But that was one of the. I don't believe it's available in.
Oh, maybe it's
That's
not,
on our
but you know what?
Patreon.
It's on our
So you guys
Patreon, right? I know Bon Jovial's working on a few.
Patreon.
He was doing a revisit of the Stern Fan Network one that we did, and I'll put this on the list. I mean, you know what it is? Some of them weren't getting monetized because there's like way too much shit in them, so they just have to be manipulated a little bit.
So
Yes, Dennis.
we have 10 weeks coming up soon.
Oh yeah,
10
no.
weeks
But
of
some
no
of them,
Stern Show.
no, but it's some of it just has to be reworked, is
I
what it is,
understand
which
that,
takes
but we
time.
have
The rendering, the
long-
editing, all that shit. So yeah, it's.
We have a
We're getting a
long time with
4K
no shows.
re-release of the
Oh my
first
God, that
episode
Bill
with Mr.
O'Reilly with
Whiskers.
everybody with the same hair was one of the funniest moments. She had her signature haircut that everybody had. That's exactly right. Okay, so I'm going to open up the lines. All right, so here's the thing with the phone lines. So I was able to eliminate the ringtone. However, the boys will be able to hear you, but you will not be able to hear the boys. You'll be able to hear my yapper, but not
But
them.
we will be mocking you.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
be mocking heavily.
Hey, Soma. If you could tell me where that is, I'd love to clip that. That's a great clip.
What is it? I
He
found
said
the YouTube
Howard
now
did the
chance.
fake. I'm renewing my contract. He admitted that because everybody bought it all those years. I don't know if I'm coming back. I'm tired. I'm done
We
with
have our
radio.
first phone call, so hold on a second.
Ooh.
Okay, I know that's on a little bit of a delay, but hi, you're on the air.
Wait a minute, dude. You calling with this shit attitude about the Camaro? It's a piece of shit. It's an XLR built on a fucking goddamn Cadillac fucking platform, dude. Go
That's
look
Ronnie's
at the
car
Dodge
show.
Challenger. This ain't Hot Rod Magazine, pal.
Thank you.
Why do you care? Why do you fucking care?
All right.
Was that like Will Hunting doing a Ronnie impersonation?
That's right.
Sounded it, didn't it?
All right, our phone lines are open now, so call us at 252-GUNK Radio or 252-486-5736. All right, we have another phone call. Hello,
Come on,
you're on
Tiger
the air.
Lily.
Hi, this is West Hollywood Limousine Service, and I'm calling. This is the opposite phone number we have for a John Melendez. We're calling to tell him that he did not pass his drug test, and we are not allowed to put him on for any more calls. I'm sorry.
We'll let him know that.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
I'm saying that's David. I'm saying
Hello,
that's David.
hello, you're on the air.
Howard,
That's crazy, Robin.
Howard, I'm hungry. You haven't sent me any DoorDash. And your father is wondering when we're going to eat again. Howard. Help us, son, please.
You know what? This is actually his mom.
That was a brilliant hospice Ray
That
Stern.
had to
That's
be
better
Chuck
than
the Clown.
Howard's. That's way better
That's
than
amazing.
Howard's.
Hello,
I'm
you're on
pretty sure
the
that
air.
was his mom.
Hey, Mo, it's me, and I heard about Stuttering Dabbler going off the deep end. And so I had a JPEG onto your forum in the holding tank. And fucking, I told him once his comedy stunk. And he told me my father fell off the roof, you know?
Oh, my God.
I gotta remind myself they can't hear us. They can only hear Monique.
That's okay.
Yeah, but they can hear us if they're on the show. I mean, they can hear.
It's okay. If they got headphones
It's
on, they
okay.
can hear.
Yeah, and I'm just saying,
It's okay.
you start talking to them like they can hear us, and they can't.
Next,
Like, you know,
let's keep this ball rolling.
You know what? Shockingly, nobody's calling in all of a sudden
No one's
today.
calling in.
Nobody's
Oh my
calling in.
goodness. Finally, it's time to call in.
It's not happening for us tonight. Nobody
What
wants
is
to.
Oh, it was
to be
G
on
Canada
with us.
outed himself, Monique.
Yeah.
That wasn't David. That was G Canada with a West Hollywood reference. How do you know West Hollywood, G Canada?
Hello,
you
you're
don't
on the
even know
air.
fucking Calgary.
Hey, Mo, I don't know what kind of death threat you received, but I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I think it was that Carl guy or something. I'm not sure. He left me a 1-star review on the Hitman website, and so I told him to go fuck himself. So it's not me, and I only called you a cunt 3 years ago. I didn't mean to do it. It was just like 3 years ago. So I don't understand why you're all upset. And, can you donate to my PayPal? It's, Skull. Shit, what's the name of it? It's, fucking A. It's, hang on, let me get my green screen just fell out. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Dabbler.
Oh, I see a few missed calls. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, if the phone line is busy, just call back
Oh,
on.
gee, Tiger Lily, you're too hard. But if you do that, make sure you do it on video so we can see it.
Exactly. Okay, that was brilliant. I don't know who that was, but I enjoyed that thoroughly. All right, so you guys are being a little gun shy tonight. I'm kind of shocked. I'm
Other
shocked
night,
at you.
freaking ringing off the hook tonight.
Sometimes the phone just never stops, and everybody complains about the ring. Now I have no ring, and nobody wants to
It
call
would be a
in.
shame if Johnny Depp called us.
Oh, that was
Jesus.
That was sketchy press, by the way.
Sketchy press.
That was
classic
good.
sketchy press.
That was a good John. What's the word I'm looking for?
Impersonation?
Impression?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm blanking on impression. Benjamin, that's a great. If this show was on the radio in the morning, I really would drive off the road laughing.
Okay, hello, you're on the air.
Howard, I want you to give me forgiveness. Forgive me
This
for
is
being a
kinda creepy
terrible
almost.
mother. Your father is also very sorry. Ow, my cat! He's attacking me.
Okay, hello, you're on the air.
Yes, hello. I was perusing the local Japanese-American periodicals, sipping on my cup of agua, eating a bowl of aguacamole, and I heard this rumor that one young KC will be gracing us on your show. Please tell me his musculature is still rippling through his shirt.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's always delightful to hear from you.
Okay, did I miss somebody's phone call? Shit, I did. All right, hold on a second. Here we go. Okay, hello, you're on the air.
I think that was great.
I heard you wanted me to make a phone call. If you understand, I was just won a lawsuit with Miss Amber Heard. Is there anything you would like?
I can't.
It's better than Howard's.
Hello, you're on the air.
That's got to be crazy, Robin.
20-hour
My dog hears you from the. My dog is barking at you singing. Hello, you're on the air.
That's got to be crazy, Robin.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Reach your shush. Hello? Oh, fuck. They hung up. Okay.
So Tiger Lily won't call in. So
Okay, hang on. Hello, you're on the air?
Yes, I know I previously telephoned you with some vitriolic statements. I simply seek a remediation for my fiduciary inequality for my labors on your tin can satellite operation. I am trying to uplift humanity's conscience.
Hello, you're on the air.
I seem to think that we were disconnected. I'm not sure what happened there, but I understand that you would like to have a conversation with me.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello.
Oh my God! This is me. Oh my God! Never mind. Forget it. You understand, anyways. Forget it.
What is wrong with people? You're all insane.
Yeah, that's why they listen to us.
Oh God.
Perfect.
Fuck, do I love taking phone calls? I really, really do.
Next time that charlatan Depp calls back, we gotta have a conversation.
It's still better than Howard's.
Everything's better than
Still better than Howard's. Okay,
better.
hold on. Okay,
Come on,
hello,
Gina,
you
call
are
in.
on the air with Radio Gunk.
Au poids, Tenzin Wan.
What's with the Oquatens in one? Yes.
Riley's very popular.
That last Riley call, 5
Does
stars.
Arm have that piss jug? I need it back.
Hello, you are on the air.
Gurgle.
Hello?
Hello, this is Jennifer Witz, and I'm a big cunt.
That's so great.
Thank you,
I
Ida.
don't know.
If you didn't
I don't-
know any better, you'd think that I was just a minor cunt, but I'm a huge asshole cunt. And I'm there to bust Howard Stern's balls.
Wow.
Thank you,
Tiger Lily
Jennifer.
sounds totally different than when I
I
thought
don't
she
know
was.
what Jennifer Witz sounds like, but
We
she
have
should
no
sound
idea. I don't
like
think
that.
we've ever heard her. Hello, you're on the
wishes-
air.
That was Tiger Lily.
You know, my friend Shuley just got his show canceled because he had COVID for the 330th time. Oh, but he was going to bang my wife when he was here. I'm pretty upset about it. Oh.
Yes, genius is right. That was Pat, Monique.
What?
Julius Sweeney is Pat. That's what that voice was.
Oh my
Monique.
God.
Jennifer
Delicious.
Witz.
Hello,
That's-
you're on the air.
Yes.
Monique, who's more annoying on that wrap-up show? That Rasan guy, who I can't stand, or John Hine?
A question.
Oh fuck! Always John Hine to me. I think John Hine has failed upwardly his entire adult life.
But-
he's not an angry black man like Rashawn is, but he has failed upward for sure.
But Rashawn is angry.
But they're both
and-
Howard kiss asses.
but not
and it just gets
knowledgeable.
So
He
annoying
knows
listening to him.
Rashawn's
Gary, I love, but those two are just two Howard kiss asses.
Rashawn really doesn't kiss his ass. Rashawn doesn't.
No, Rasan doesn't kiss his ass.
He doesn't. He's really,
No.
really angry. He's an angry man.
He's like my favorite
thank you
person
for
on the
calling
show.
in. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really angry.
Chat. You're allowed to ask questions. You don't.
Oh
have
my God,
to
absolutely.
Do an Artie
You can ask
impression.
questions and shit.
Yeah, whatever you want. Okay, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Delmonicos, yeah, I want you to 86 the broccoli rabe a la moulignon, like for pomodoro pastine. And can you tell the Puerto Rican kid I'll give him a sawbuck if he brings me a box of Marlborettes? Thank you.
Did he drop the moulignon
He did.
in that?
He said broccoli rabe.
We better not get a. We
moulignon.
better
That was like a deep cut.
That was a deep cut. That was a deep, deep cut. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Gunk.
Hello.
Hello.
Akira from Japan.
He was. It's
I
Don
want to
Rickle,
say,
racist name.
Howard, he fucking sucks.
I'm gonna get Guy Aoki on the phone for the Asian defamation. That's what I call Asian defamation.
Anyway, thank you, Ida.
Thank you, Ida. I know.
I had a greenbacks. Always cool.
Oh God, I got you.
Crazy Robin heard the moolie. Crazy Robin heard it. Do not F with Crazy Robin. And I know that was you singing before. No white woman can sing like
No white woman. All right, hold on a second. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm sorry. This is actually Jennifer Witz, and I understand that there's some insane woman calling up and pretending to be me.
Yes.
She's a cunt. Howard also is a cunt. I mean, I want to make sure everybody understands that he's a pain in my ass. I never would have hired him. He's like an albatross on my back, and fuck him. I'm also going to make sure that Sirius is bankrupt before the end of the year.
Thank you.
So anyway.
Here's what I think. I think that was Marcy Turk pretending to be Jennifer Wentz.
Yes. Yes.
It sounded like a ginger fidget spinner.
Oh my God.
Chaka has the best voice. Absolutely. This is her thing. Hello, you're on the air with Radio Gunk. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello. Okay, weirdo. All right, hello, you're on the air with Radio Gunk. Hello. Hello.
Did you ever call Omarosa a nigga?
What?
What?
Did you ever call Omarosa a nigga? He was being deceptive.
Yeah,
it's Ed
you might want to
Torian.
hang up
It's
on
Ed
that one.
That's Ed Torian.
Hello, you're on the air.
I'm on the gun to your head. Who would you fuck? JD, Shuli, John Hine, Ralph.
Oh my God, you got to get closer to the
Are these
phone.
people just getting further and further away from their
This
phone?
cat's got a 2003 Virgin
Oh,
Mobile.
perfect.
pad.
All right, go for it.
There you go.
All right. Gun to your head. Who would you fuck? JD, Ralph, John Hine, Shuli. Go.
That's
us. So you put the gun to your head and say, "Thank you."
I
had a
fucked
good run."
myself. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. I'm done.
I don't
Tap,
know.
tap.
I don't know. I mean,
That's awful.
I can't answer the question. I can't be held to that at all. I can't.
so
There's just no way. Okay, hello, you're on the Radio Gunk.
Hi, this is Sirius Satellite Radio.
Yes,
I'm calling to speak with a Miss Monique, please.
Yes, speaking.
Well, we've noticed that you canceled your Sirius Satellite subscription. Is there anything we can do to get your business back?
You could give it to me for free for a year until he retires, and then I'll never have to use it again.
Who is this he that you speak of?
What's going on over there? What are you in a grocery store? What's going on?
It's like, no.
This sounds like the conversation I had with Rush Limbaugh in 1989.
Exactly. He was such a douche.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Okay. Hello. You're on the air with Radio Gunk.
Hi, it's me. I'm Tiger Lily. I'm really.
War Eagle.
Gee, you son
Roll
of a
Tide.
bitch.
Roll Tide.
Well, I was expecting a little bit more feminine voice, but yeah, whatever.
Hello?
We still love you.
That's how I
Look,
picture.
my
Yeah, that
darling,
sounds about right.
if you choose to ignore this injustice, that is your right.
Righty again.
But I will have no other recourse than to seek other platforms from which to broadcast the truth of the cosmos and the universe. Please remind that red-headed, miscut-faced errand girl that I have one Joseph R. Rogan in my Rolodex. Thank you.
I gotta tell you, I gotta give him 5 stars for the vocabulary. He dropped a fiduciary before.
He's on Riley, man.
That's some lexicon. he has.
So true.
Like legit, Howard would do good to hire him.
On stage at Groundlings.
I think you should probably end on a high note like that.
Oh my God, yeah, that was delicious. I have bugs
Thank you,
coming
guys.
in.
That
I
was
have the
funny
thing
as
open.
fuck.
All right, I am going to shut the
thing
phone
open.
lines
Got
now.
some
You
very,
guys are
very, very, very
amazing.
funny, talented
You
people.
guys
in
are
that
absolutely
shit. We're lucky
amazing.
to have all of you.
Yes, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
that.
Hey.
I'm shutting it down right this moment. Thank you
Shutting
to
it down?
Canada, Chaka Khan. You're fucking amazing.
Shut it down!
What? See, you always got to do that almost inappropriately loud thing.
Shaka Khan.
See, this
That's
is
what
why
I
you
do.
get negative reviews on YouTube, Xavier.
1-star
This is
review.
why.
I'm gonna have to cancel.
Shaka Khan's got a little Amy Poehler in her, I feel like.
Shaka Khan is actually our resident actress. So
Yeah.
she brings the fucking fun and funny. So she's delicious. That was absolutely excellent. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that. All right, so yeah, that was a great show for a Wednesday. Don't forget, we only have 6 more shows until the end of the
Well, this kind
winter,
of shows. We're
summer-
going to keep
winter
chugging
season.
along.
And we're just gonna
Some of us
chug
are.
along. Yeah, just gonna chug along. So yeah, we are done for tonight. Thank you so much. That was absolutely
Thank you,
hysterical.
guys. You guys
I
are
love
awesome.
all of you. You guys
Oh, great.
brought the funny for that. So it
Tomorrow
was
night,
amazing.
Deppening.
Okay, yes, thank you.
7:15
Again?
Eastern Standard Time. We are going to everybody join us, please, please, please.
So what's happening tomorrow?
So what are you talking about at this point? I mean,
everything. Well, Dennis, we were doing this before the trial. It was it was supposed to be initially. It was supposed to be a podcast about the career of one John Christopher Depp II, and then we decided to just take a left turn and talk about the trial. So. Amber Heard did an interview with Savannah Guthrie. So we're
right. So you can review that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
she's like,
doing
I
that. It's
still
not the
love
full
Johnny.
one; it's just the half-baked one. Then we're gonna do it again on.
that is some good content.
Oh, Pell L,
She
you
is
missed out
so
on
trying
like
to not
some
pay that money.
Some phenomenal banter.
I still
It was
love
just
Johnny.
delicious.
Dennis, when Sara doesn't show up on she's not going to be there every third. I'm going to need a co-host if you want to join us. We're going to have a
I
rotating
can only give you
co-host on
4
Thursday.
hours. I can't give you 7.
Exactly. I'm only good for 6.
That's really
so
fun.
there'll be a gunk in the night in the near future.
Yes, definitely a gunk in the night.
Absolutely.
We are planning some, so that is an absolute over the summer. I love the idea of doing some things from some homegrown killers that you've had in your backyards. So I'd
Homegrown
love to hear
killers?
about that. G Canada told me about an amazing one, and I would definitely love to use that. So if any of you have killers in your backyards, we'd love to hear from you about it, and maybe we'll feature
is
it in
that
one
true?
of our things that go gunk in the night. What?
Wait, Zuma Dog is Bam Margera is missing.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is.
Is that
Are you
what-
serious?
Is that a
He pulled an
stunt?
Artie. He left rehab without permission.
Oh, Jesus.
Did he really? That's
Yes.
tough
Wow.
to escape rehab.
You guys, there's
That's not
there's
part of
a
my
whole
drinking
thing on
coach
it on this
program.
Wait,
on this site called
now, wait, he's been found.
RadioGunk.com.
Oh,
He's been
Bam,
found.
Bam was found.
Now he's been found.
Was he really? I guess
Floating.
you can't hide that big melon of his. He's
found
behind a
in
building
Margot
and you can
Kidder's
still see his head
backyard.
behind it.
He's the kid in the far side. Shoot the apple, Dad. Just shoot
Yeah.
the apple.
Oh yeah. William tells other son.
Oh my God.
It's like an orange on a toothpick.
All right. Yes. All right. Pellel, all of you. If you have something that you would love to add to our stories, we would love to feature it. So yes, absolutely. I'm going to make a little thread about it on YouTube and also on RadioGunk.com. So come join us there if you want to, or not. I don't really care anymore. But yeah.
Chaka
so
Khan, I got a better one for you. If you don't like it, Jan Hooks. How about that? You can't have
No. Jan Hooks sucked. That was in the
Jan
bad
Hooks
days
is
of Saturday
great.
Night Live.
Jan Hooks is brilliant. You're crazy. She
Oh,
is
by the
brilliant.
Sorry,
From the
I just
Phil
wanted to add one thing from yesterday. So Howard was mentioning this this woman from MSNBC who was in the Ukraine, and he said that she was going to have triple the amount of followers by today,
so
and
it's
lo
not
and
gone
behold,
up.
she has the exact same amount of people following.
Oh my
her
God!
yesterday.
You're thinking of someone else, Monique. I know you like Jan Hooks. You're
Slow
thinking of
build.
someone
Come
else.
on,
She's
slow
brilliant.
build.
I think I like Jan
No,
Hooks.
I think you're thinking of
Thunderdome
someone
week.
else. Jan
I
Hooks
think
is
she
brilliant.
reminded me of a school marm, and I didn't like that about her. But then
She
again, I
was
was never a
great,
good Saturday Night
great,
Live
great.
fan after,
Ball
after
game
the
going
good
on.
days.
Ball game
Okay,
going
okay,
on.
okay, and I have to walk these little monsters. So
I
thank
gotta
you,
watch
everybody.
Light.
We love
Oh,
you all,
shit.
and we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging with us. Please join us for discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.